Hi there, my name is Patricia Landry. I work in parks and urban forestry with the City of Toronto. Public education is one of my biggest, initiatives, and working with other divisions, which I really love. And I was the lead in our division for the pollinator protection strategy and worked on the biodiversity strategy as well. And we are here today in one of our greatest parks. It's called Corktown Common. If you haven't seen it, you need to get down here and see what it's all about. It's our one and only purely organic park. Within the City of Toronto, one of the most important things to know is the majority of green space in Toronto is made up of privately owned properties. So it can be commercial properties or private homes. So it's so important and so vital that homeowners start to think about or rethink their properties and what they're growing. Rather than a conventional lawn, turf grass, we are encouraging strongly that people transform, even just starting a little bit. There's lots of starting points to implement more native plant species into their gardens. We've got many names for them: natural gardens, ecological gardens is what we are leaning towards now, conservation gardens. Essentially, gardens that are providing eco-services as well as contributing socially to our neighborhoods, drumming up conversations with your neighbors and talking about what you're doing and getting other people to buy in. And that way we're creating almost like, as Doug Tallamy calls it, a homegrown national park. Everybody contributes little bits and pieces, and we create these corridors or these patchwork areas of habitat, of rich biodiversity with our plant material. Ecological gardening is so vitally important. We're in the midst of a climate crisis. We're losing species daily through changes in the climate. This summer was a great example of the extreme weather occurrences we're experiencing, and it's kind of scary. And so other than other stressors like pesticide use, lack of habitat, as we hear in the background, you can hear the bulldozers from the Metrolinx construction that's happening right next door to this beautiful park. Things like that, habitat loss and invasive species. So there's many stressors on our wildlife and our plants and our natural areas. I'm not sure people realize the City of Toronto sits in the second most biodiverse region in all of Canada, next only to the Okanagan region in British Columbia. Highly urbanized city, yet we sit in the midst of this rich biodiverse region. And it's so important that we take on the responsibility of protecting that as best we can. Even if it's just planting 4 or 5 native species of plants on your own little garden at home, you're helping many species. We've made a lot of progress working with our other divisions, including municipal licensing and standards, investigation services, and transportation services. As a homeowner, if you're worried about transitioning your current garden from a turf grass or to a more conventional space into some native plants like this beautiful aster I'm by, don't be worried. Bylaw enforcement is well aware, and we've made updates to the turf grass and prohibited plants bylaw. And that is available on the website. You can see the changes that we've made recently, and you can see that there is a list of prohibited plants, and there is a very straightforward criteria on there for having your garden be in compliance. Number one, are there plants there that are harmful to somebody's health? The second is, are there plants there that are harmful to our natural areas, so invasive species? And third, is there a safety hazard being posed by the planting that you have? So for example, are your plants creeping over the sidewalk, or are they blocking sight lines of traffic? Those are the 3 simple criteria. Otherwise, just go ahead and please implement more native plants into your garden, and don't be afraid.
Thanks for watching. We hope you'll like our videos and subscribe. Learn more about gardening in Toronto by visiting our website, signing up for our newsletter, following us on Facebook or Instagram, or by joining us at one of our many events.